Hey, this is Phunk, and I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about one of my favorite game series of all time. Dark Souls is an action RPG series developed by From Software that is well known for the difficulty it presents to players. Now there are some other games in the Souls series, but in this video I'll be talking specifically about Dark Souls 1 and 2. Now, the atmosphere in these games is just fantastic. In both games the setting takes place in a sort of the end times are nigh situation, giving the game a pretty grim, dark atmosphere. The only time music is really played in the games is in the hub areas and boss fights. In most of the areas there's a distinct lack of music, but there are a lot of ambient sounds that give the areas a lot of atmosphere and sort of a auditory depth. I really enjoy how these games present their story. They give you a very basic plot as to what's going on, but they don't explain the full situation to you. What they do is sprinkle tiny details throughout the whole world for you to find, and they expect you to piece it all together yourself. This gives the game a lot of discussion potential since everyone is going to have a slightly different take on what's going on in the story. Now, a lot of people dislike Dark Souls for its combat. It feels slow to some, but I feel like that's sort of more of a strong point for the game. It makes you think twice before throwing out attacks randomly. You can be punished for everything you do, but so can your enemies. There are a lot of different approaches to playing in the game as well. You can charge headfirst covered in heavy gear, wielding an ultra great sword and great shield, one-shotting all minions that have the misfortune of being in your way. Or maybe you can just keep your distance, pummeling your enemies with powerful spells. Or maybe you want to be a fast, light-footed swordsman who dodges circles around your opponents and backstabbing them for all their health. It's really up to you on how you want to play the game. Another thing that people bash Dark Souls on is its difficulty. The game can be extremely difficult, though the games are significantly harder for people who rush things, just sprinting ahead and not taking their time with things. The game can be made much easier if you take your time, observe your surroundings, walk around corners with your shield up instead of wailing on your enemies right away. Just watch them and look for openings or weaknesses you can exploit. All in all, Dark Souls is a great series with a lot of life left in it, especially with the announcement of Dark Souls 3. If you haven't played any of the games yet, it doesn't really matter where you start. The stories are very loosely connected, but not to the point where you wouldn't really understand the plot of Dark Souls 2 without playing the first game. If you're having trouble, just take your time and don't be afraid to exploit some bad AI to get past a ridiculously difficult area. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you like videos similar to this one, be sure to check out some of the other videos we have on the channel. Maybe even subscribe if you want. Till next time, this is Phunk.